First thing we need to do is title this, if I were a... So if I were a Christian, if I were a Hindu, if I were a Muslim, what is it going to look like? Okay? Yep, in the middle. Okay, because we're going to spread it out and you're going to go off on any direction you want. Okay? There are two different types of religions. There are universalizing religions and there are ethnic religions. The first is an ethnic religion. An ethnic religion, you need to write this down. An ethnic religion means that you're born into it. Okay, so you are born into the religion. It is usually small, and it's going to be spread by relocation diffusion. What is relocation diffusion again? Do you remember? Yeah, it spreads when people move, right? So people have to move to spread it, okay? So if you flip your map over and look at your map, look at all the different religions, if we know that it's small and it has to be spread only by people moving, which religions do you think are going to be ethnic? You're born into it. What'd you say, Ashley? Judaism is one. What else? Look at all of your arrows. Which one has the least amount of arrows? Hinduism. It's going to be Judaism and Hinduism, okay? Judaism and Hinduism are ethnic religions. So that means that that the followers are born into it, okay? You can't really become you can't really convert into it. If you do, it's going to be a really long process, but an ethnic religion means that you're born into it. So when you think about Judaism, and you think about how the Holocaust happened, right? If you were Jewish, in Hitler's eyes, you were like unclean, right? Like you were not the chosen race or whatever. So if you were Jewish, you got the yellow star and you were sent to a concentration camp, right? Even though a lot of those people were not practicing Jewish followers. Okay, so a lot of them didn't go to the synagogue. They weren't practicing Judaism, but since their parents or their grandparents were Jewish, that meant that they were Jewish too. Even though they weren't really practicing the religion, they wouldn't have really called themselves a follower of Judaism. Since their mom or dad and their grandparents were Jewish, they were Jewish. That's what ethnic religion means, that you're born into the faith. It's not a decision to become a Jewish follower. You're just born into it. You're born into Hinduism. You don't choose to be a Hindu follower. You're born into it, okay? That's what ethnic religion means. Whereas the opposite of that is going to be a universalizing religion, okay? So that's what we're going to draw on the bottom side of this, is universalizing. You spell that U-N-I, never, how do you spell that? Versalizing. Okay, so this is the opposite of ethnic religions, is universalizing. So this means that they are missionary based. So it's going to spread. It's going to spread. They want to have followers. It's going to spread fast. And it's going to be spread by hierarchical diffusion. What was hierarchical diffusion? Do what now?
Somebody of a higher status.
Yeah, someone of a higher status, right? So, and it's going to be spread from important people down, or from important places and out that way, okay? So with universalizing religions, which ones are those going to be off of your map? Christianity, Islam, and Buddhism. Yeah, that's the other one, right? So Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam. Flip your map over and look at all of those colors. I don't know what colors you used, but look at your map and look at all of the arrows for Buddhism and especially for Christianity and Islam, right? Like it takes over your map, right? Like all of the Christian arrows, all of the Islam arrows. There's a ton of them, right? And then Buddhism is in East Asia a lot, right? So there's a ton of those arrows, which means that those religions are spreading fast and they want followers. So when it says missionary base, like people, you've probably heard of people going on missions, right? So they'll go to different places to teach about their religion. That's what Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity do, okay? They're going to take their religion to other places because they want people to become followers and to become believers of their religion, okay? So it's going to spread. And it's it's opposite of what the ethnic religions are because they're born into it, okay? With universalizing religions, those three religions are they want all of the followers that they can get. So they want it to spread. They want to share about their gods or their beliefs, okay? Because they want more people following their religion, okay? Does that make sense? So this is the start of our map, and we're going to go out from here, okay? I'm going to model Judaism for you, okay? So you can do it really, I don't care how you do it, but I'm going to do Judaism up at the top because it's an ethnic religion. So I'm going to draw, or I'm going to do it up in this corner over here, okay? Judaism. And I'm going to show you how I want this done, okay? Does anyone know what the symbol is for Judaism? Star of David, which is 2 triangles. It's really bad, but there it is. That's mine, okay? All right, so the hearth of Judaism was where? Where did it start?
Middle East.
Specifically, which country today? Israel. Who said it? Someone said it. Israel. Okay. Their holy book is the Torah. And it is written in Hebrew. What else do we know about them? Some celebrations that they have bar or bat mitzvahs. Do you have friends? Have you ever been to one? Yes, okay. That's part of their celebrations. They worship in synagogues. So that's a part of their architecture. How do you spell that? synagogues. And their day to worship is Fridays. That's their Sabbath is what they call it. What else? Oh, another sacred site that they have is the Wailing Wall. You can put that as a sacred site. They wear, do you know what those things are called that they wear? Yarmulkes, yeah. Yamakah. They wear yarmulkes. Another thing special about them is kosher. They eat kosher food, which is really just food that is like prepared on under Israeli, not Israeli, but Jewish, like it's a Jewish preparation, just something that they believe their food should be cooked in. And then some holidays that they have are, anyone know what holidays they have? Hanukkah, yep. Hanukkah, Passover. Do what? Yom Kippur. And Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah. Okay, so Judaism. All right, so I did one of them for you. All right, you need to do the other 4 religions. Actually, you can work with a partner. If you want to work with a partner, you can. Look at the slide that I'm going to put it back up on the screen, but I also posted it on Classroom that you have access to. And I posted the link on there too, but there's a link on Classroom, or you can type in the bit.ly whenever I put it back up on the screen. But it is going to take you to a BBC website that has a breakdown of all of the religions in the world, but we're just looking at our 5 that we have been talking about, okay? So it will give you a lot of information on those religions, and you just need to make sure that you're getting what it says on that slide. So religious celebrations, what are their sacred sites, what are some cultural traits, what are some things specific to them, where does it start, how does it spread, okay, stuff like that. For the other 4, you can work with one partner. It is 11:19, and let's see how far we can get. I'll give you like 30 minutes and see where we are, okay?